my God. Becky, look at her butt and let me fix my chat box. How are we doing, guys? Face front and what's the line?
A face front true believer.
Face front true believer. Sorry. Hi. Welcome back to the Pitch Nerds. We're the weekly show that brings you the latest nerdy news, reviews, and occasionally pitches things. I'm Cap, and joining me today, best friend and fellow nerd, Catworm Man, aka Frosty. How are we doing, bud?
Don't call me that, you dick.
It's your
That's not a
superhero
cool
name.
thing.
It's your superhero name.
Oh god, this show's off to such a wreck already.
Who's that? God, everybody knows you as the legendary, unkillable Catworm Man.
Yeah, but nobody wants to be known as the guy with worms. That's like disgusting. You know how horrified I was when I woke up in the hospital and they said I had worms? That is the most disgusting thing in my life that's ever happened. It's not a good name. I'd rather people not know, and now I'm spouting about it on the internet. So thanks.
Oh, you're fine.
It's
Superhero.
not cool. Anyway, welcome back. I think our sound is good. I gotta post the live link. But we're gonna be talking Superman, Quantum, some other stuff, as well as I did, because everybody liked it before, I did take some 10 things from the news. So we can start with nerdy news like we always used to.
Oh, are we just doing a regular show?
No, I mean we're just talking. I mean,
Okay.
I just figured that was everybody's favorite part.
Okay.
So
Like-
we might as well do it.
It's like
But let me just post the live link.
Unkillable.
Okay. First off, just because it popped up in my Twitter feed as we started the show, it's you probably don't follow as much Dragon Ball. I watched a little bit, but I do know it ends with him making a wish or something, and it's on that like after Dragon Ball Super when he goes Ultra, whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's a shot of Goku and he goes, I wish everyone lived in their favorite fictional universe. And it's like Pokemon fans like, yeah, and then it goes 40K fans and oh no. So my question to you is what fictional universe you'd end up in Star Wars, I guess, like
I mean, fuck, I'll go with the universe I'm creating right now.
it's like I was like Star Wars.
You know what Star Wars would drive me nuts is that none of their buttons are labeled. And none of their control panels make any sense. Like what?
But you would understand it in that universe. Though.
I guess. I guess. Just.
I mean, when you get into a plane, like have you ever been up there where the cockpit of a plane is? It's just like. And you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess. But they're labeled. They're labeled. A lot of that crap is labeled.
If I was on, like, one of those situations, like, oh, I gotta land this thing. We are screwed. Oh, hey, apparently, and me and you have talked about this before, Captain America, first movie. Remember, we were like, why did he crash the plane?
Because it was heroic. The bombs were on board.
Yeah, so they actually released an explanation in universe.
Okay,
I guess, but it's like he's like, but why did you crash? He's talking to Rhodey, and he's like, but why did you crash the plane? He's like, because there's bombs. And then it's like, okay, but why didn't you dump the planes? He's like, it's very complicated, and but apparently, they don't say this outright, but he it was autopilot, so he had to. Everything was automatic, so he had to force it down.
Oh, okay.
Is the in-universe explanation, but yeah. Anyway, so what universe would I end up in?
DC.
Yeah, I'd probably end up in the D. That's not good. I mean, unless I could abuse my comic book knowledge to like
Well,
gain
see,
superpowers.
well, right, that'd be your thing, right? You're the one that gets in the Mobius chair. Is that what it's called? Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I want. That's
yeah,
if it allows you to pilot it. But I guess I maybe would be able to because I'm so smart because of all the comics I read.
yeah. You would find a loophole to be like, it would reject you and be like, well, actually, and it'd be just, fine.
Yay. And then I go to Gotham and hang out with Batman and stuff. He'd be annoyed by me. But
How do you?
I'd be like Batmite because I'd just be following around.
Right.
Like, oh, this is so cool. Oh.
How would you fit through doors? I guess you just teleport through, right?
You just teleport, yeah. You could watch anything. You could go anywhere. It's really good.
I just picture you just coming up to a door frame and just thump, 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 thump. Just totally.
Yeah, so cool. We got the live link on my phone too. Yeah, so anyway, I put together some nerdy news. I thought we could just, because like I said, everybody used to say that was the best part. So, Jack Quaid gives huge praise for the new Superman movie. And the direct, quote is, I absolutely love Superman. Can't think of the last time a movie gave me so much hope. They did the Big Blue Boy Scout proud. I laughed. I cried. People in the audience cheered. A cheer in 2025. Incredible. David Cornsweat, you are Superman, period. He creates a suit whose humanity shines through in every frame. It's so incredible to watch him fly. Sincerely, Anime Superman. Which, me and you are fans of Anime Superman.
Yeah, it's good. It's wholesome. It's charming. It's fun.
Yeah, it's charming. Yeah, I think so too.
It's
But
not.
I thought that's cool. The Anime Superman wrote a letter saying how much he liked it.
Yeah. No, that's great. I can't wait to talk Superman with you. Oh, it's such a good
I
one.
know, it's exciting. Anthony Kerrigan says he was told he should quit acting because his alopecia made him not attractive anymore.
Oh.
I've had it since I was a kid and covered up. Never liked anyone knowing I had alopecia. Eventually, I got to a place where, after being told I would never going to act again, you're not attractive anymore, you should stop. I found something within myself, a kind of self-acceptance that I never had as a kid, and now that's like a huge superpower. Nice story.
Yeah. Just grow a beard.
Grow a beard? What does that mean? Let's see what else.
That wasn't a jab at you. It's just it just seems to solve all the problems up here. Just grow a beard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, regardless of the reason of like the cause, the solution is always grow a beard.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. But having a beard is always better than not having a beard. But
Oh,
yeah,
right,
you know what I'm
exactly.
talking about. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? It's Metamorpho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the actor for Metamorpho.
Okay.
And let's see what else we got. James Gunn said he would like to cast Henry Cavill in the DCU.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So who are you thinking you'd like to see him play?
So, God, would it be derivative if he'd be like an Orion Pax?
No, that's what I've always said. Orion would be the best.
Wait,
Because
no.
it-
No, is it? Am I thinking? No, Orion Pax is fucking Optimus Prime, but yeah, Orion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no.
I didn't know. I was like, maybe is that his last name?
No. So God, my brain went Transformer because Orion Pax was Optimus Prime before he became Optimus Prime. So it's like, oh,
yeah,
Orion.
so-
Yeah, so Orion. I put him as something as like the new gods, like Orion. Plus, you know, see him
it's
as
kind of-
like little floaty thing.
Well, yeah. But I was just thinking it kind of would please fans of like Henry Cavill
Mm.
because he gets to fight Darkseid,
Yeah,
and that's what they really wanted. You know what I mean?
right. Oh, I
And
never thought of it
so
like that.
yeah, and he's kind of like kind of meteor.
Yeah.
You know, I like him. Um, Other than that, though, because I mean that's my go-to as well. I can't think of anybody. Uh, he'd be a good Batman,
Mm, yeah.
dude. Look at him; he looks like Bruce Wayne. Like, and
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
put a super suit on him, and he's all of a sudden Batman.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
would work.
You know what? He'll probably get cast as like knowing James Gunn, be like Toy Man or something. Just something tongue in cheek. Just nowhere close to being a superpower to Superman. But I think all the Snyder fans would probably come out with their pitchforks if he did something silly like that.
Yeah, but I mean, people respect Batman, so you know. And I don't know. You know what I would do? I would ask him what he would like to play, and I would shoot for that.
Oh.
You know, because he's a nerd and stuff. You'd be like, oh, this kind of guy would be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Find out what he likes. Because I always think it's better when people do that, you know? Like, I can't remember which Batman movie I was reading this about, but the people involved in making it were like, oh, this is where you know your life ended when you're making Batman. And it's like, why would you hire that guy to. They're making Batman. It's like the dream of, like, so many people.
yeah. Right.
You know, like.
It's Batman. Fucking Batman.
I don't know why anyone would not want to do that.
Right.
But I wouldn't hire that person to make the movie.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you've heard James Gunn's approach to the DCU, where, you could tell where he's learned from Marvel's mistakes, where before any movie begins production, he wants a script and he wants a good script, and they're going to just go and just be methodical with everything that comes out instead of just going blah, 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 and making promises, and just so I appreciate his approach.
The other thing I like is he's not doing a universal style.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Marvel, that's their whole thing is they all fit together.
right.
And you know, he was talking about Clayface actually having in the news is Clayface is going to be a straight horror.
Oh yeah,
And
dude, Clayface
yeah.
is scary. So yeah, the from the Batman animated series, any Clayface episode is just eerie. The way that they drew Clayface is just he's a terrifying villain. That's cool. It's going to be Robert Pattinson again, right?
I don't know. People are saying that, but I don't think it's been confirmed.
Because I would like to see that younger Robert Pattinson Batman with David Cornsweet's younger Superman. Like I like that. They're not old people.
Yeah,
they're young.
I get what you're saying. I mean, you know, but however they go, I'm cool with. But no, the thing. Oh, that was I gonna say. Yeah, so James Gunn, he didn't. One of the reasons he like, I don't know if you heard. There's a friction with him in Marvel lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I got fired" and something like that. And but one of the things he said, I think this might be the reason why. But he was talking about how he hated. They tried to put Thor in Guardians,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "I don't know how to write Thor. Like, it's just not my character."
Right.
And then they also forced in Adam Warlock, which you can see when you
can
watch
see,
it.
yeah.
It was an afterthought, you know.
Yeah. They fucked up that character. They fucked up Adam
Yeah.
Warlock. But,
Yeah, it was a pretty shitty Adam Warlock,
Yeah.
for sure. I wanted to like it. I like sometimes it's just like, no, you went bad. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure you heard about this. Late Show with Stephen Colbert is coming to an end.
yeah. Next May. God.
Yeah, I mean the official reason is financial decisions, but obviously
Yes,
there's other reasons.
the financial decision was choosing to pay out a frivolous lawsuit to
Yeah.
a certain tangerine terror that with the
I
merger.
agree. Yes. Moving on. A live-action Captain Planet series is in works at Netflix. Leonardo
Ooh.
DiCaprio and Greg Berlanti will exec produce the series with their production companies. So yeah, I'm down. I want to see this. I just want to know what this is gonna be.
So, who would you cast as Captain Planet?
Oh, I don't
You know
know.
what? I have mine. I have mine. Easy. Fucking younger Mario Lopez.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go with what's that guy's name? Michael B. Jordan.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, and like, shut up, anybody. He's got blue skin, so.
As long as he has the green flat top, he needs the flat top.
But no, because he's got the, I guess the body, like he's buff, but he's like
He's tall and like slender buff.
yeah, agile. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
slender buff. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And I don't know. I think that body shape is how I picture Captain Planet.
yeah.
But I mean, I really want to know about the Planeteers because we're the Planeteers.
You
So,
can be one too.
yeah, saving our planet is the thing to do. Um,
Looting
but
and
yeah, like,
polluting are not the way.
what ring did you want as a kid? Like, if you could have one of them, what would
Okay,
you have?
so there's my kid answer, and then there's my critique, and then there's my adult answer. Okay, so my kid answer was fire, fire.
I
But
can
then,
see that.
but
But I'll
then,
give my kid answer.
okay, your kid answer.
My kid answer. Oh God, it's gonna be mostly the same, except until I grow up. But Earth,
Okay, so
because you could move shields up. You could like move it and punch people. Like it just
yeah,
had the
yeah,
most dynamic.
yeah.
It,
So
anywhere was Earth too. So like,
so then my greater critique was where's like the lightning fucking ring? Where's that guy? Like, because then it's like, well, I want that ring. Like, where's that one? Where's thunder? And then, because I would take that over fire. That'd be cool. It's just
I
thunder.
would
So,
take that. Would be tempting. I
right,
admit,
right.
yes.
But then, adult brain is like, wait a minute. There's one ring that's like the underdog that nobody like on paper when you hear it out loud it's like no that's stupid but then once you finally see what it does you're like oh my god summon the
Yeah.
army.
That's one of those things. Getting older is like realizing how good a heart is. The other thing is he controls minds.
Right.
He never did it to people, but presumably you could.
Right.
I mean,
Well, even if you can just summon you're animal man, you're fucking animal
yeah.
man, you're animal man.
I like during that Futurama episode where like they get superpowers and they fight the like zookeeper and they're standing like a few feet away and he sends his hawk to take something off him and flies right back and he goes that seems unnecessary.
uh,
uh, anyway. The Punisher special, starring John Bernthal, has begun filming.
ooh, I approve.
Yeah, I'd like to see it again. Like I thought he was a good Punisher.
Oh, he's a great Punisher.
And I really liked him in the little what do you call it?
And Daredevil.
Daredevil. Yeah, when he was in Daredevil, like he was crazy.
Yep.
So that was fun.
I love when he calls red.
Oh, here's something that's controversial. Weirdly, I don't. Is the new Dread movie is in works? What's his name? Taika Waititi or whatever is set to direct.
I would,
Okay, yeah, uh oh. So let me hear because I don't get it. But tell me why it's uh oh.
so he's okay. So I'm gonna bring it back to Superman and some of the critiques that people were giving about Superman. But when I watched it, I didn't see like I saw moments of it. So you know how there's James Gunn isms.
Yeah.
Okay, there's James Gunn. There's Joss Whedon isms, right?
Yeah.
There's M
Yeah,
Night.
there's everybody has that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everybody has those isms. So when I think Dread with Taika Waititi isms, like that seems like a.
Are you thinking Dread the movie,
Oh, is this
or are
where
you
the
thinking
comics are silly and you didn't read the comics? Oh, it's one of those things.
you can turn your nose at me all you want. It's a pretty weird world.
Mm,
Like it's closer to RoboCop
mm,
than what we got with Carl Urban. Carl Urban, I loved it. It went dark and gritty,
mm.
but it's not necessarily dark. Well, it's dark and gritty, but also like crazy.
Yeah.
And it just like what's it? The Stallone movie was just God, that was so bad. And that's what I mean. I think you can go too far that, but like Taika Waititi, okay, I agree when it comes to Love and Thunder.
Right. Love and
and
Thunder
he-
would be like a great example of what I wouldn't want to see done with Dread.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's even said like, yeah, we went too silly.
Mm.
And I mean, you gotta like artists do that, you know what I mean? Like that's that. Like I forgive it, you know. I'm not like, oh, screw you, because I love Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Now, I don't. I think it needs to be more serious tone than Thor Ragnarok, but really that's all I'm basing on with him. I can't. What other movies has it even done?
Didn't he do What We Did in the Shadows, the original one? The movie?
Maybe, I don't know. That is a good question. Let us know what he's made, because like I like basically based on the two movies I know him from. One was great, one was not, and the thing is like the same critique with Gunn. It's like, you know, he made Slither. You know, he made like, you know what I mean. He's
Yeah.
made darker stuff,
Right.
and
Slither, Super, those are great.
yeah. Or what was that other one? The Belko Experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We watched that on Behold Nerds, I remember.
we did.
I wanted to watch it. Like, I remember seeing a preview for it, and then it just sort of came and went, and I forgot about it. No, that was a good movie.
That was good. Yeah, I like that movie. Let's see what else. Live action Assassin's Creed series has been greenlit at Netflix. Let's see, Roberto Bettini, Westworld, and David Wiener, Halo.
David Weiner.
It says, dude, I don't know, a Weiner, I guess, maybe.
David
We'll
Weiner.
I knew I was gonna get you. Showrunning. Well, okay, so Westworld, Halo, people from those will serve as showrunners in Assassin's Creed series. Do you care?
I mean, I'm sure somebody will tell me to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's where I'm at. Is I'll wait. I don't care enough to like seek it out.
You know who'd watch it among our friend groups is Adrian, because I know Adrian's really into Assassin's Creed. He'd love it.
Okay. Well, let us know if that's something you guys want to see. I'm indifferent. And then I know, like, you and me are both fans of Gennady Tarkovsky.
Yes.
Did you see the trailer for Fixed?
I have not.
It's a new series that's R-rated. It's an adult comedy, follows a dog who discovers he's going to be neutered in the morning, so it's like their last night out. Okay, maybe it is funny. I think it depends who you watch this shit with, because I watched it and I was like, this looks so dumb. And like, it's like, yeah, they go to like a dog strip club and stuff. And like...
Just all the nipples.
I don't know. You've changed my mind. Okay, I'll watch it.
I don't think Gennady Tarkovsky. I can't point to a single thing he's done that I haven't liked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just this feels very different to what he's done.
Okay.
I've never seen him, and that's just why. Like, I think of him as being the guy that's like, you know, all of a sudden there's.
Yeah.
And then the guys go, you know,
Right.
crazy action scenes getting covered in like things.
So I in the other timeline where Nintendo approached me with a bag of money to make the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, he is my guy for doing Metroid. He's my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, for Metroid. He's perfect for Metroid. Give him
Yeah,
all the money
okay.
to do Metroid.
You know who I'd get for like the fight scenes, but I think he died. But did you ever see that old YouTube video, Haloid?
Maybe? Which one?
Oh, it's so good. It's like Master Chief versus the Metroid Samus, and it's this giant, like, awesome cinematic fight
Mm,
that this guy who did that for a living just put together and put online.
nice.
And yeah, it's really, really cool. It's old as shit though,
I mean,
but
the real answer is Samus. I mean,
she won. Yeah,
okay, yeah, Samus.
but
Easy.
it turned out to be like a lot of people didn't know that
Mm.
because he was Master Chick was holding her own. You find out later because then it like ends up Samus, and then like she takes off her armor and they fly off together, and then
Of
it's
course.
like a romantic scene between the two hot chicks,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have a dance battle.
Oh.
Um, it's great. All right.
We haven't done this in a while.
All right. So, lights or no, Superman. Let's talk Superman.
God, yes. So I love this movie. So
Okay.
I I'll address the critiques that I heard people, or the complaints, less critique but more complaints that people had. So people were complaining that it was too James Gunny. I actually didn't think it was as James Gunny. I'm sure that there's like a 4-hour extended cut that has all the James Gunn isms in it, but
He went with a different tone.
yeah, it had little nuggets of it, but it wasn't as overt as say like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, see, I even think like I guess when I think of James Gunn's work, I think of Peacemaker and the kind of more grown up stuff like Suicide Squad,
Yeah, yeah,
Suicide Squad,
yep,
and Creature Commandos followed a very similar vibe to those films.
yeah.
And this felt like a different kind of feel.
Hmm.
And he said it was gonna be, and I felt like it was. And he does have it. Everything feels like his feel, but
Hmm.
his movies do vary. You know? What
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I do like how the movie just throws you in. I think it did a great enough job setting up the universe with the crawl that we had. I really liked the crawl. It was simple and effective at setting up the universe and everything that's going on. It did a Star Wars. It did a Flash Gordon. It did the thing.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I agree. Because we don't need to see fucking him coming from a
no,
planet.
no, God, it
Yeah,
just
yeah. Start it with him taking his first hit. That's
right,
awesome.
right, and I really, really like that. And I knew after watching the trailer, because everybody's, oh, we're Superman, this is his whole just this labored breathing, he's getting his ass kicked. I'm watching this, and I think I even said it on the show where it's like, this is probably the first time he's gotten his ass kicked, and it's like, oh my god, and he has to, now confront this thing. Yes, that's fucking Superman. Yes. So, oh, the youngling is seeing the movie today. But it did a great job. I liked it. I like how they depicted Clark's parents. I do like the Kents. They felt more real, right? It felt because they same thing I guess with like Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Like they always have that kind of that pie in the sky, wholesome, like Greatest Generation kind of feel to them, and
But they felt kind of like your grandma, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were just kind of like, oh, this, and you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah. And
yeah, I dug it.
and
Yeah, they were fun.
and I really like that because they felt normal. It felt less wholesome grandparent, more like, yeah, we went down. Remember that place we went to go get the taco? It felt lived in, I guess. That'd be a great way
Yeah,
to-
I agree. I think the whole overall tone of the movie was that universe felt like lived in, like you said, just like Star Wars start with Episode 4,
Mhm.
and yeah, I'm all here for that.
What did you
Yeah,
think
I
of
mean,
Luther? Because a lot of people were.
he's one of my favorite villains in comic book movies. I thought he was excellent. He yeah, he nailed it. He's wow, I was blown away because he felt like he didn't seem like he was powerful or like physically, but he just was right on it and he was threatening. And I love the plan with Ultraman where he's controlling him and
Yep.
stuff. And and he had that same Luther arrogance and stuff like that.
The,
It
the
was
the
just
scene where he's doing the Russian roulette, and he kills the
yeah,
guy on the second shot, like, oof,
yeah, that was crazy.
yeah.
And
So,
no, he was a great villain. I mean, what were your thoughts?
so people were online were complaining that he was too loud, too relying on other people, type thing, and I don't know. Because they were almost depicting him as if he was just screaming and yelling the whole time, just being like a tantrum tech boy baby. But he not really. He felt
Yeah,
like
I didn't get that vibe. I got
no.
that
He,
vibe.
he 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 had his army of people. It's like, here, do this, do this, do this, do this, and like he was commanding
Yeah.
his team, right? And God, his expression, that Luther expression with those eyes, he nailed it.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite Luthers. Favorite villains in comic book movies. I think a lot of time we don't get good villains,
Mm.
and yeah, he was definitely excellent. He's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Um, Obviously, we had Crypto was a big part of the movie. What did you think of Crypto?
It's crypto.
I loved it. He did his job it perfectly. Because instead of having the annoying child character, I had a dog, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Right.
that's a dog. That's perfect.
Right.
And then the dog had superpowers, and I'm like, that's perfect. And the dog was a dick, and that was perfect. You know what I mean? And my favorite bit was him being like, just like,
Oh,
he's like,
gosh.
I gotta go get him.
Yep.
And then she's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's not a very good dog, and but I gotta get him because he's scared or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was that perfect Superman kind of feel.
Yep.
And then obviously we find out at the end that well, he mentioned he was fostering Crypto, and at the end we see Supergirl pick him up. What did you think of that scene? Because that's the one I see most people talking about today.
So,
Oh, by the way, you got to tell me what the second after credits was because I had to leave early to get in case the bus came.
oh, so, here's what we were talking about. The
I asked you first, what did you think of the Supergirl?
oh, super, yeah. So, like,
Because we find out Crypto is
yeah,
her
yeah.
dog.
So, I didn't really care. It didn't bother me because here's your 3 second intro, but I don't know. I mean, clearly they're. But see, Supergirl parties though, like that's the thing. So I don't know.
Well, have you read Woman of Tomorrow?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
been a
so
while, but
I mean, that was obviously the inspiration.
Yeah.
If you read Woman of Tomorrow, she's drunk.
Yep.
She's wearing that freaking coat, and yeah. So I thought it was. He announced that was the book that was going to inspire it.
Mhm.
I mean, isn't the movie going to be under the same name too, Woman of Tomorrow?
I think so.
And yeah, so yeah, it was exact. I didn't expect to see that
Right.
at that point, but I expected it to be in the movie.
You know what?
And
That's my thought right there. I wasn't expecting to see that at that moment, but it's fine. Context will come later.
well, it made me laugh. People in the theater laughed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was my favorite
Later,
joke
bitch.
was the monkey. Yeah, super bitch.
Yeah. Super big. Yo, the monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, because that joke, I mean, that was clearly aimed at a certain group.
No.
And it's become like this thing on Twitter where it's like the response,
It's just the monkey.
the monkeys.
James Gunn created a meme. Do you see what happened there, folks? That's the power of James Gunn right there.
But yeah, so is there anything you didn't like about the movie?
So there's yes, and my youngling's here. She hasn't seen it yet, so I don't want to give too many details. So I don't want to hear it. So it's the thing that was changed, right? The origin thing.
Okay.
So it's not that they did that.
So she can't hear me, right?
No, no, no.
Yeah. So what he's referring to is at the end of the movie, and I guess this was the thing I've seen most people talk about, is at the end of the movie. Spoilers. We find out that Jor-El, like there was a missing part of Jor-El's message, and it was like, "Hey, you're gonna like bang all their women and make super babies and control and rule the planet."
So my issue wasn't that per se. It's how the movie chose to feed it to us. As
Okay.
well, it's oh well, you just have to accept the thing. Yep, they ran it through some thing. It's a thing. Now, if and granted, this could still be something later on that could be revealed. Uh, but if it were me at the helm, include the same thing, but just have the person who discovered the thing, because it writes itself. Just have him, that person, just have lied about it, and that could have created enough of the.
Oh, you're saying you would have made sure that Jor-El wasn't evil and Luther just edited the tape.
Yeah, so didn't even have to edit anything. Just lie about what they're saying. Because here's this alien language. Nobody knows this alien language but these people, and they say this. Yeah, they say this. They say this. So you just have to accept that. It's like, really? I feel like.
Never stated in it. The Mr. Trohug stated. Okay, so here's two things. James Gunn wants to be clear that is accurate. What happened?
Okay.
What we saw, and he's flat out said like, I don't know how many times I told them, but Mr. Terrific said that like
Right.
it's accurate, and so. But he didn't actually say he understood the language,
Right.
and so I did think that when I saw it. I think if it does end up being something, it always. I mean, I've seen this story play out before.
Right.
Jor-El's evil, something Brainiac. I mean, it's always that. That was the Superman cartoon, the anime we were just talking about. Jor-El's evil, something Brainiac. I mean, so I didn't go like, oh my gosh, like, and I mean, but if he turns out to actually, and they same thing in frickin' Smallville.
Right.
Jor-El's evil. Oh, well, maybe he's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. It feels weird that Jor-El might be evil.
I don't think.
Not,
I don't. The way it's presented, they're posturing. None of it appears to be evil. It's not like it's very just solemn. It's almost endearing. Like, hey, you're gonna go.
I don't know. So the question people also have been putting forth is, does Supergirl know? I think I read something where like someone said that she's younger, but I don't know if this is any true. So let's ignore things like that. But how come Supergirl doesn't know about the message, or does she?
So maybe she's just coping in her own way by.
That's what I thought, because like she's drinking and stuff,
Yeah.
and like yeah.
So
The other thing, go ahead.
no, so that's where my brain went. It's like, oh, she's choosing to do this, and oh yeah, because she clearly is affected by some shit. So that seems interesting. Let's go explore that. Hey, a super person who's vulnerable. That looks cool. Let's explore that.
Yeah. I think in the comics she went with swords and like, like
So you know what's great, and one of the things that my coworkers have been agreeing with me is that it's nice seeing them feel vulnerable instead of just taking everything, just flying through everything, and just being unfazed. It's good to see the super beings being vulnerable. That's why I like the trailer with Superman when it first came out. Was, oh shit, he just got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, let's address the kind of thing in the room, obviously, because this immediately draws comparisons to Man of Steel.
Mm.
So, what are your thoughts about the two films, about their themes? How do you feel about it?
So, Superman isn't Jesus, he's Moses.
Okay, that's where you went.
All right.
I mean, I
I mean,
think it's. I think,
here's what I
good.
liked about Man of Steel, and I've even admitted to you a few times that I didn't like it at first, but the more I watched it, the more I liked it.
Mhm.
My favorite scene is the scene where he's at that truck stop and the guy pours a beer on him, and the guy goes out and his truck's all messed up. I love that scene because that shows
Okay.
a vulnerable Superman. Oh shit! Like, don't piss off that guy. So, and then to see him just be so physically just, you can't hurt me, right? I think there needs to be vulnerability. That's what was missing from the Snyder Superman. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, well, and then you go back to what do you call it, the one before that, Superman Returns. He was
I
super
never,
vulnerable.
I never watched that one.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah,
It was okay. I mean, okay. Well, so here's what I think. I think whichever way you go on these films, Superman or Man of Steel, it really does come down to flavor.
right.
What flavor do you like? And I mean, I think it's exactly that. Like the Superman is got more. I guess it everything that people are saying. It feels like anime Superman has that same vibe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's wholesome.
And yeah. Whereas, and I'm not saying Man of Steel isn't wholesome. I'm just saying it's like very like everything's meant to be epic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's still good.
It just
I just
tries
lean
to
more towards.
it tries to out epic itself. That's
Honestly, I
it.
think if you combined both directors into like some kind of Voltron super director, it would be really good because then I think like you'd have
The
like Snyder
cinematography.
doing like, yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
It would look epic. And then you get the odd moment where like Crypto's like, "Oh, I'm a dog," and you're like,
Right.
"Ha ha ha," and that lightens it up. And then you get like the like James Gunn's like good at also writing like heart like
Yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. And I think that would do it. But like Snyder, he just like nothing hits harder than Snyder. You know what I mean? Like one of his comic book movies. And
So
that's what I think. I just think he's back on that slow mo a little bit.
so one of my favorite Snyder action moments is in Man of Steel when they're fighting in Smallville, when you have the
Yeah, that's
A10s
mine
and
too.
was it Ursa and fuck, what's the other guy's name? I always forget the other guy. It's Ursa and
Uh, Namek or whatever.
yeah, when
It's Farah. It's not Ursa. It's Farah Ul or something in Namek.
okay, who's Ursa then? Which one's?
I don't know, dude.
I think
That's a bear. That's
well,
a bear.
right. I know that. All right.
Then the bear shows up. I remember that part.
Bad with names, but no, that fight was fantastic, and then the
Yeah, it was
rolling
fantastic.
A10.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of the movie too.
It's mwah. And because you
Yeah,
see him go
no,
from
my
here, then brr, brr, and then
yeah. There was. I mean, yeah, you can't beat a shot. I did like the flight scenes in this one. It felt kind of like I don't know. It was like a fighter jet when you saw him go, and
yeah,
like that. I thought that
yeah,
was pretty good.
yeah.
But yeah, overall, I give both movies "Shut Up and Take My Money." I thought they were both great.
Oh, they were fantastic.
Yeah. But this new one is great. I can't wait to see what's coming out next. Obviously, we're getting Clayface, Supergirl.
So
What did you
Supergirl.
think?
So really
Wait,
quick.
you know what?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So Supergirl, they already released some behind the scenes with Jason Momoa as Lobo, and he's doing some punches. Some
Oh yeah,
actually filming
yeah.
thing.
When her poster got revealed, he also messaged her like something Lobo like. I can't remember what.
I
But
I love I want to see if there's going to be a day where I can get away with just swearing like Lobo. A fragging bastich. Just,
that's what he said.
yeah.
The best.
Ah! Oh, I love that because that's his word. That's a swear. He calls everybody a bastich, Even in the animated series, he calls people a pastiche. I'm like, oh shit, that
What does
seems
he?
that seems risky, but
What does he call people in? What was it in the Young Justice series? It was Skeezy Femme or something like
oh
that.
yeah, skeezy fam. That's
Yeah, and
no
then
that
she was like, "Skeezy Femme, I've been called worse. I think."
uh uh I love
It's
Momo.
good.
He
Well,
just creates swear
damn
words.
what I was gonna say is next we're gonna be getting Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan. I know. Well, I think I've changed your mind about the Fantastic Four over the years. But
Oh.
so what do you think? I mean, we had the latest trailer. It played obviously at Superman.
Mhm.
So what did you think of it?
So I think it's doing the same thing that the Superman trailers did, where it's not showing a whole lot. I do have a theory though that you know that there's that snapshot of that old guy. You know, they show that
Yeah.
old guy. I'm pretty sure that's Franklin. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say that's Franklin. There's otherwise, who's this old guy? Who's this fucking old guy? Oh, it's Franklin. It's not Doctor Doom. It's fucking Franklin. There's old man Franklin.
I don't
That's my
like
theory.
the Grim won't say
Oh,
clobber in time.
he'll
Like,
say it. He'll
I
say
know
it
he will, and I know they're building to it, and they even like hinted at it in the trailer. But why doesn't he want to say it?
because he's
You
probably
know?
tired of it. It's by Grapthar's hammer. I
I know, I know. But like it just I don't know. Like he should have more of that Yancey Street vibe.
yeah, that's
Um,
been one of the bigger complaints that I've been hearing from people is that he doesn't have the Yancey Street vibe, as you said.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. But I mean, I do like it. It looks stylized. Galactus looks cool. Um, so yeah, and I mean, obviously, Franklin's going to be a big deal. My prediction is their universe dies. They go to the cinematic 616,
yep.
and Norin Rad's there, and that's why we have Shala Ball in this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I agree. So, God, I'm excited for Galactus. I did.
yeah, me
I
too.
want that shot of him just like this with the Earth in his hand. Like I want to see that.
I know, but like,
I
shouldn't he
know.
be a big cloud? Like,
Who
I
greenlit
just,
that? Who? God, they hired a building of people.
I think it takes a while to convince like you know what I mean. We started out with Iron Man, and it was like, very kind of like, oh, we're in like somewhere in the desert, and
Yeah,
selling weapons. We got this.
yeah,
And then it just got crazier. Like Thor originally was, oh, I'm just an alien that's advanced.
yeah.
And then like the last one, they're like, yeah, this is where all the gods hang out. Hey, god of something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it just got like crazier as it went on. That
yeah.
does happen though. Anything goes on long enough. That is a good point though about DC because they're not doing that, like in theory. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
so yeah, go
so
ahead.
with James Gunn, you know this. Instead of Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, this is Book 1 of Gods and Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that. I like that. It sounds other than here's Phase 2. We're unrolling this and this and this, and then on the third quarter we're going to be releasing 37 TV shows, 2 animated features, eight mini episodes and YouTube shorts and a bajillion-dollar movie. We're gonna give each has a budget of $700 million.
well, hey, we did see the last one. What was it? We both me and you saw that together. Um, the one with fucking yellow Superman. Come on, brain.
Oh,
Thunderbolts.
yeah, Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Sent- I like Thunderbolts. I really like
Yeah, it was good.
Thunderbolts.
I really really liked. I particularly like like on her name, but Black Widow's sister. She made that movie for me.
Mm,
I just just heard her sense of humor and
mm,
like. I also really liked Walker. I thought he was great. So yeah, that was an enjoyable flick.
No, it was great.
What did you thought? Yeah.
I love that they immediately or not retcon, but they took care of Taskmaster just right out the get go. That solved itself.
See. I think you could have done something there because the whole point of Taskmaster is he's got that like crazy, charismatic personality, right?
Right,
So you have like, cause remember she was blank in the last movie,
right.
and then she got it back. I would have had that be the thing that made her go crazy. Thus, she was more like Taskmaster.
Yeah, well, they
That's,
fixed that problem.
I, it just made me feel bad. I don't know. I think you could have done it better.
No, you're right.
You could have just been like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go fight you guys. Oh wait, I'm going to my own planet now. Like, just bounce out. Did she need the? That was just cruel, man.
Wait, was it The Simpsons when the penguins fly away from the zoo?
Reminds me of that second Ewok Star Wars.
That was better than the first.
They just murdered the family in the beginning. Only the little girl survived. Like, you remember these characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, the same thing happened in Grey's Anatomy, where they just killed off all the unpopular characters. That's what I heard.
Maybe, I don't know. I've watched Grey's Anatomy because like I lived with my parents for a while and it was just on. Oh man, that was bad. Like,
So
it's only that show's only good when you see like a short or something of it, and it's like, look at this crazy medical condition. You're like, wow. And then I'm not watching the rest of that.
So really quick, what'd you think of Sentry?
Uh, he was okay. I look. I don't like Sentry. I know.
I like Sentry. I like Sentry.
It's fine. You can like Sentry. I don't know. It was like all of a sudden I'm Sentry and then like Superman, and I'm like, you are? And then he's like, yeah, and you just forgot how awesome I was, and I was like, I did, and it's like, yeah, now look, I can punch the Hulk, and I'm like, you can? I mean, like, I don't know. He came out of nowhere and then told me I forgot how cool he was, and then I was like, no. Thank God Thor came along and was like, snap. You could have been the best of us. Like,
So you see, they would see just like that. Just call him Thor, just like that.
nah, he'll be back. Sentry's too popular. Well, he is back. I mean, we just saw him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what did you think of Sentry?
See, I like Sentry because I like how his power set were. I like the void, right? Like I like that it's tied to that darkness, and I like this all fucked up. Like I like that. Of course, yeah, I like that. That's what I like
That's
about
cool.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. I thought it was a great film. I just they had too many super soldiers.
Yeah.
And
they made the joke.
Yeah. All we do is point and shoot or something like that, or like punch and shoot.
Yeah, punch and shoot.
Oh, I so wanted to ask. So, you've been doing a lot of work in the quantum universe.
Oh God.
I mean, you've shared with me a lot of things. I've seen your website. So, what kind of updates do we have there?
Oh God. I am so the it's sort of like a captain's log. Like you play a video game, you happen upon a thing, you listen to it. It's framed like that. God, I'm writing the space DMV, space customs. So you enter this universe, and then what? Well, you have to go through customs. Well, what's that like? So it's stupid. But what is that like? And what does the atmosphere look like? Because it's not the same for everybody. So there's a universal standard in the atmosphere in this one particular region where a lot of the good guys, I guess, live. So
Have you seen Three Body Problem?
What's that?
It's on
Oh,
Netflix. A sci-fi show.
no. What is it?
It's like aliens are coming to Earth
Mm.
in 400 years, and they're like breaking science for us because by 400 years we'll be way more advanced than they are.
Okay.
You should check it out. It's good. It just I saw a lot of like your concepts and ideas discussed in it,
Mm.
and so it made me think of you.
Oh, I think about you two all the time, bud.
It made me think about quantum drift. Well,
So
last thing you what was the last thing you wrote that
I sent you.
you said?
So I sent you the operational assistant, the OA. So everybody
Oh yeah.
who enters this particular thing gets implanted with an operational assistant. Y'all become like Iron Man. It's how I solve the how do you do it from this planet to this planet? Yeah, you have an OA. How does it work? Nanobots. What do you mean nanobots? It's type 3. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Just nanomachines. Like don't ask for the complexities or nanomachines. Like so
I mean, you do a good job. I don't actually ask for any of that. Like when I read your stuff, I'm just like, okay, then they did this, and then this crazy thing happened, and then this is why that happens, and I'm just like, oh yeah. I'm trying to remember. So yeah, but wasn't there a thing where they had the suits, and then something
no
about a greater technology or something like
yeah.
that?
So these that's what the space worms. There's a lot of worms.
That's Space Worms. Yeah, I was
Uh,
remembering it.
no, they showed up and they because you have two Type 3 civilizations, but if you were to compare the two, one would be like Kitty Hawk and the other one's like Apollo 11. Like that'd be like the difference in scale, even though they're both on the same technical like bar, if you will. One's still far surpasses the other. That's how I compare the two. So one, the greater evil comes in and sees all these vulnerabilities because it's all built on a system of trust because these beings who created these devices didn't know war. They're just very scientifically pragmatic. They're all about driving ingenuity and competing between houses. That they don't think of war because if I were to go to war against you, I've robbed the world of your knowledge and your stuff, right? It's all about collective, and so, and then the villains show up and they're like, y'all are idiots. It just you left the vault door wide open. Like, what are you doing? And they found a way to just weaponize the suits and turn them into like zombie things. And the God, imagine like because you have a spacesuit. Well, how does it power it? Well, it can run off the sun. To sustain a baseline, but if you want to do more, it requires more power. So if you want to eat something or take supplements, just something to keep your energizer, like external packs. But what they did was they didn't give a shit. They just kind of sloppily put together a thing and released them, knowing that it would work. And they just ended up eating everybody that didn't survive, and that's how they sustained themselves. It was a mess. But I'm rambling.
Yeah. So, any idea like when you think you're gonna put your lore Bible
So
online?
So I had somebody come in a couple weeks ago and they suggested I go to medium.com, and it looks like it's a place for humans like me to post nonsense like that. And soon, I mean, I have my website, but it's not complete because I just sort of I'm just paving as I go, so to speak. So
Well, it kind of reminds me of like this one writer that he kind of writes like Terry Pratchett,
okay,
and he kind of did what you did. He built the Bible, and then, but he did get burned out by it because he was like, "Oh, screw this," and he threw it away. And then
no,
like, well, no, but his mom like fished the Bible out of his thing, and he was like, "I need to get a real job." And then like, but then he ended up writing a book based on that, and he's like, "Yeah, like now I'm rich and I got a hot girlfriend." So, like I saw him like in England on like one of their morning shows. But I kind of think that's what you're doing. You're just building your Bible first, and then we'll see what is poured out of it.
So what's great is that I use my AI assistants to use as like an accessible wiki. So I upload all my content to it, and I can just type, "Tell me about this." and it'll tell me about that, and then I can add things to it. So one thing that I have it do is I'll give it a bunch of notes, and that'll give me like the template that I can use to create the story beats. If that makes sense, because before I used to handwrite everything, but now I can just tell it. It sort of gives me a like a sort of bracket, and it's what it gives me is never what ends up what I write. Right, like I don't take from the AI and plop it over. I don't do that. It's just
Right.
it's
No,
more.
you're saying you have it read it so you can kind of
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
a closer human voice of it. Like
Yeah, yeah.
discussing it.
So that's another cool thing is you can generate two people discussing the content, and it's so weird because it sounds like you're listening to a podcast, and it's not perfect. I mean, but then again, there's so much garbage there. It's of course it's going to get something wrong, but like, but it's if they mince two different things, but everything else in this 20-minute conversation is fine. It's not perfect yet, but it's cool.
Uh,
But yeah,
well, the one thing. Go ahead.
well, no. So I gave you nonsense. What did you think of the nonsense? Because I sent you all
Look,
sorts of
every time
nonsense.
you. Okay, so every time it's a lot. So I
It
read
takes
it.
pieces.
I try and tell you like as I read it
Uh,
because I do have a hard time. Like now it's like months later.
yeah.
Your lore is dense, but it reminds me of like kind of like not in flavor but in density to like Warhammer,
Mm,
like 40K.
mm,
You're doing that same thing. You're saying like, here's this race, here's their tech, this is how it works, this is why it works, this is the history of why it works, and then you're like, they went to war with these people built their stuff this way, and then you can maneuver your way through that kind of um web of lore as much as you want, and
mm,
that's what I thought was cool about it is you've got a lot to work with on whatever you want to do with it.
yeah. So you have the wiki part, and then you have the story beats. So
Mhm.
they're the two separate things. So the AI assistants are like, okay, so you have like the macro view, and then you have the micro view, sort of like zoom in, zoom out type things. So that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve right now. Is you have the zoom out, and then you have the zoom in, and the zoom in is like the actual like story narrative, I guess.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I mean, it's like building a universe. You're building it, but you are building it. You're building it from the ground up,
Yeah.
which is what's cool. I mean, because
God, it
a lot
sucks.
of the time it
It's
sucks, but like, look, I play a lot of D&D. I play a lot of D&D, and like anytime I'm the worst person to have in the party because anytime someone's like, "This is my unique world," like we're playing in one that's like floating islands,
Mm.
and I'm like, "Well, what's down?" Like how are the islands floating?
Mm.
If I take a small chunk of rock from the island, can I ride it? Like so I'm asking all these questions, and it's just like, shut up. I'm like, oh, sorry. Actually, I have to admit, the current DM is very good at filling those questions. So I think he's been working on the campaign for a long time.
Oh, that's cool.
So one thing I thought, because it looks like we've got a lot of people for us for a live show, so thank
Well,
y'all, everybody for
well, it's
coming.
been a while.
It has been a while, so I thought we'd just talk about that briefly. So, um, I think the last show we did, I can't even remember. But
Almost a year
basically,
ago. Almost a year ago.
yeah, probably. I think it's 10 months ago because I saw it on our YouTube channel. I can't remember what our discussion was, but
We were
so
supposed to watch
yeah,
Zorn.
probably. I don't remember. But basically, my health decline I kind of posted to you guys a lot on Twitter, and then we, I kind of came back to my household late October, and then I've been kind of bouncing back and forth in the hospital. Um, I ended up with the transplant I got gave me two other diseases. So that sucks. But I'm all right. I'm rebuilding my muscle and getting around and stuff like that. And then when Superman came out, Cap and I were just like, "Hey, we should talk Superman because it's Superman.
It's Superman.
And yeah, exactly. I mean, and it's something that I think we were both like, we've heard about it for so many years, and it's a quintessential character, and we've been a very comic-based show. So yeah, it was great. We might do another one in the future, like with like Fantastic Four or something like that. If you guys want to see more of them, let us know. But yeah, Cap, what have you been working on recently besides? Well, you can keep talking Quantum, of course, but what else have you had doing?
I mean, my life is that. Unless you want to hear the story of the self-proclaimed Romanian prince the other day that wandered in my work. My goodness, that's a story for off camera.
Oh, you know what came out recently? I just thought I'd go over real fast. Ironheart. I know you didn't see it. It was pretty good. Like, I have to admit, I had a good time. The suit looked cool. Okay, it was like boring. Oh, cool suit, suit. And then, but the villains were cool because they had what do you call it, Hood, and Hood's magic based, and so I love the balance of the magic and the tech.
Okay.
Because it was like her tech versus their magic. And then we also had the big Marvel MCU.
You're fired.
Preview of Mephisto. So that's cool. I mean, like, we've been talking about Mephisto for like years.
He should have showed up in WandaVision. I still think he should have showed up in WandaVision. But
am I Mephisto? Like, that was like every conspiracy. That guy's Mephisto.
Right.
That was great.
I'm trying to make my hair's driving me nuts right now. There.
I wear a hat forever now. Like that was like after I came out of the hospital. It's like, yeah, the hats are good. I mean, my body's slowly rebuilding it. So,
yeah, that's good.
But yeah, dude, we should have seen when my beard all fell out and I just like straggles.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. All right, well, I think this is probably a good time to end, right?
Yeah, I mean,
usually.
I just want to say really quick on camera, I'm stoked for the Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie. Oh my goodness!
I haven't seen that.
So,
you know what I want to see is Running Man. Like that looked cool to me.
Are they doing another Running Man?
Yeah, well, it's Running Man, but it's more like the novel Running Man instead of the. Yeah. Although that Running Man is perfect.
Oh,
I just think if they follow the book, it's
Christmas
enough.
tree.
Yeah, you don't go down a slide and fight like crazy characters. You have 30 days to survive, and you can like take planes and stuff, and yeah.
Doesn't it end on a plane?
It's been a long time, dude.
Right.
But what? So what were the movie you were talking about?
So the Odyssey, you all know the Odyssey by Homer. Apparently Christopher Nolan is doing it. I saw the trailer for it before Superman. Perfect.
You know, I must have seen it. I just
so it wasn't anything like epic. It was just here's some sand and a beach. Here's like a thing, and then it's just the Odyssey. Christopher Nolan, like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
I could see Nolan doing a good Odyssey. Yeah, I agree with that.
Perfect.
I'd watch that.
I watch the shit out of that.
All right, well, I think we are going to end though, because I gotta like take some meds. You guys going to see my med collection? It's in front of my TV. Pshow! Look at all those. I take those every day.
Street value $80 million.
Yeah, one of them does sell. It's $20,000. This one, the pyrimethamine.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's $20,000 a bottle. If you don't have insurance, with insurance, it was like $8,000.
Oh.
Thank you, Kaiser, for covering me.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
And please don't take away my health care because I'm fucked. Like, so I'm scared.
Good night, everybody. Here, do you have a nerdy quote? Do you have a quote?
Oh,
say something nerdy.
Up and away.